My dear child, listen carefully because this is not a random message. This is a direct call to your spirit, and the moment you hear these words, your heart will recognize that something is coming closer to you, something you have been waiting for without even knowing. There is a sign unfolding, and the heavens want you to understand it before it appears in front of your eyes. The vision is clear. Someone you love deeply, someone who has been distant or silent, will suddenly arrive in a black car, and what they will say will shake you to the core. It will not be an ordinary conversation. It will not be simple words. It will feel like a divine script being read out loud in your presence. And you will realize this is no coincidence. This is a hidden truth being revealed to you at the exact moment you needed it. The black car is not just a vehicle, it is a symbol. A vessel carrying both mystery and revelation. It represents endings that lead to new beginnings. It represents what was hidden now coming into the light. And it represents the movement of destiny toward your door. When this car arrives, you will feel your stomach tighten. Your heart will beat faster, and your soul will whisper that something powerful is about to be revealed. And the person stepping out will not be the same as before. They will carry words that pierce the silence, words you have secretly prayed to hear, words that answer the questions you buried in your tears. They may speak of regret, they may confess hidden truths, they may admit what they kept locked away for so long. And in that moment you will realize the universe had been preparing this encounter for months, maybe even years. Their voice will sound different. Their eyes will look heavy as if they carry the weight of guilt or unspoken love. And you will be torn between fear and hope, wondering if you are ready to hear what they must say. Child, you have been feeling ignored, forgotten, even betrayed, and heaven has seen your quiet suffering, the nights you prayed for closure, the days you asked for clarity, the moments you begged for answers but only met silence. The black car is the answer to those hidden prayers. It is the moment when silence ends and revelation begins. It is when God says enough of the lies, enough of the pretending. Now the truth must walk straight into your life. Some of you will hear apologies that will heal your broken heart. Some of you will hear confessions that will shock you and leave you trembling. Some of you will finally understand why everything had to happen the way it did. And while part of you will feel like your world is shaking apart, another part of you will feel relief because the mask is finally falling. Understand this, the black car is not a warning of danger. It is a sign of change, a vehicle of destiny, a messenger sent to deliver what has been withheld from you. Do not fear the shock of their words, for even if they cut deep, they will also set you free. You will no longer be bound by questions. You will no longer carry the weight of wondering. You will no longer cry yourself to sleep asking why they left, why they lied, why they stayed silent. When the black car pulls up, you will finally receive the truth that unlocks your chains. But listen closely. You must prepare your spirit now, because the temptation will be to respond with anger, with pain, with old wounds rising to the surface. But heaven is asking you to stay calm, to breathe, to let divine wisdom guide your tongue. For this moment is not just about hearing, it is also about choosing. Choosing how you will step into the next chapter. Some of you will be offered reconciliation. Others will be offered closure, and both are blessings. Whether they stay or they leave, what matters is the truth they carry. Because truth is the key that sets your soul free, there is also a deeper layer here. The black car may not always mean a physical vehicle. It could also represent a sudden message, a call, a dream, or a sign that comes wrapped in mystery and darkness, yet delivers clarity and light. Pay attention to repeating numbers. Pay attention to sudden dreams of cars or unexpected travel. Pay attention to unusual silence before sudden communication. These are whispers of what is coming. And when it arrives, you will know this message was your confirmation, child. Heaven wants you to release fear, to trust that what is coming is for your highest good, even if it feels heavy at first, even if it shocks you, even if it makes you cry. For after the shaking comes the healing, after the confession comes the freedom, after the darkness comes the light. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared for breakthrough. Your enemies wanted you to stay confused. Your heartbreak wanted you to stay trapped, but God is saying the time of silence is over, and the truth will arrive at your doorstep. The black car is a messenger of change. Do not run from it. Do not hide from it. Stand still. Breathe and remember these words. Type 555 in the comments right now if this message spoke to your soul, for that number is a divine confirmation that change is unfolding and freedom is near. Child, the black car is not arriving by chance. It is a prophetic symbol moving toward you, and you must understand the depth of this moment. For heaven is arranging a scene that feels like a movie, but is written by destiny itself. When this person you love arrives, they will carry energy that feels both heavy and magnetic. You will not be able to ignore their presence, and the words that fall from their mouth will feel like thunder breaking a long, stormy night. Some of you have been betrayed by family, some abandoned by friends, some hurt by lovers who left without answers. And this is why the universe is sending a divine confrontation, not to punish you, but to release you from unanswered questions. When they step out of that black car, the silence of years will end. The tears you thought went unnoticed will finally be acknowledged, and the truth they release will act like fire, burning away lies that chained your heart. Do not be surprised if their first words are an apology, because heaven has been pressing their spirit with guilt and conviction. They cannot escape the weight of what they did. They cannot outrun the memories of how they left you broken. And so their soul will push them toward you, guided by divine timing. Because your healing cannot be delayed any longer. Yes, their words will shock you, but shock is often the doorway to freedom. You have been prepared for this without realizing it. Every sleepless night, every unanswered prayer, every lonely moment was shaping your spirit to receive this truth with strength. You may tremble, you may cry, you may feel the air around you change, but you will also feel heaven wrapping you in peace, reminding you that you are not alone in this moment. Remember this: the black car represents both endings and beginnings. It symbolizes death of the old cycle and birth of the new. So when you hear their confession, their regret, or even their hidden feelings of love, do not cling to fear. Instead, look at it as heaven's final act of closure and release. Some of you will be told secrets that were kept in shadows. You may hear that someone betrayed you. You may learn about hidden plans. You may discover that the reason they vanished was deeper than you imagined. And though this truth will sting, it will also bring clarity. For nothing is more painful than not knowing. And heaven is saying you will know. You will see, you will understand, child. The black car is also a test of your patience, your forgiveness, and your faith. How you respond will determine the level of blessing that follows. If you choose anger, you may block what God wants to release. But if you choose wisdom, calmness, and grace, you will unlock a door to divine justice and abundant restoration. Do not be fooled. Their words may be emotional. They may cry, they may plead, they may even try to draw you back into the same cycle. But heaven is saying, stand firm. Do not forget how far you have come. Do not forget the strength it took to survive without them. This is not just about them returning. This is about you rising. This is about you stepping into the truth with power. Yes, you may forgive. Yes, you may love. But do not lose yourself again. God has been raising you up while they were gone. He has been protecting you when you thought you were abandoned. And now He is allowing this encounter so that you can move forward without chains. You are being reminded that closure is not weakness. Forgiveness is not surrender, and truth is not punishment. All of it is freedom. All of it is breakthrough. All of it is preparation for the blessings waiting for you. When this car pulls up, remember these words. Remember that you are divinely guarded, that angels are surrounding you, that no matter what is spoken, you will not fall apart. Instead, you will rise stronger than ever. The shocking truth will not destroy you. It will rebuild you. The words that were meant to wound will actually free you. And the pain that once broke you will transform into wisdom that guides your future. Child, you must also know this. The black car may not only represent one person. In some cases, more than one figure from your past may suddenly appear. Family you lost contact with, friends who betrayed you, partners who ghosted you, and all will carry a message. Heaven is saying you are stepping into a season of exposure. The hidden will be revealed. The fake will be unmasked. The true will be confirmed, and your spirit will no longer walk blind. You will see clearly who is with you and who is against you. You will know who to release and who to keep, and this clarity will set the stage for your destiny. So do not fear the shock. Do not fear the unexpected. For God is behind it all, arranging it for your growth, preparing you for your blessing, assuring you that your tears were not wasted, your prayers were not ignored, and your suffering was not meaningless. Everything is coming full circle. Everything is leading you to a powerful awakening. So when the black car arrives, and their words strike your heart, stand tall, breathe deep, and know this is your divine confirmation. Type 555 in the comments right now to declare that you are ready for truth, for closure, for breakthrough, for freedom, for your new chapter is already unfolding. Child, there is something deeper about this black car that heaven needs you to know. It is not only about the person who arrives, it is also about the spiritual weight they carry. Because when they come, they will not just bring their words. They will bring the energy of their past choices, the pain they caused, the guilt they buried, and the truth they tried to silence. And when they step into your presence, it will feel as though the air shifts, like time itself pauses, because destiny has called for this meeting. Some of you will feel chills, some will feel heat, some will even sense a strange vibration in your body, and this is not fear. This is your spirit recognizing that what is happening is divine. The shocking thing is not just what they will say, but the timing of it. Because it will happen at the exact moment when you were ready to give up. The moment you thought you would never hear from them again. The moment you stopped expecting closure. And heaven says that is when the black car appears. Because the universe never moves on your timing. It moves on divine timing, and though it feels delayed, it is always perfect, and here is the truth. Some of you will hear confessions of betrayal so deep you will gasp. Some will hear hidden stories of why they left that will make your tears fall instantly. Some will hear words of love that were suppressed for years. And all of it will feel like a spiritual earthquake shaking everything inside you. But listen, the shaking is not to destroy you. The shaking is to remove false foundations so that you can finally stand on truth. This truth may shock you, but it will also strengthen you. Because lies weaken, but truth empowers. The black car is heaven's way of saying you cannot live in confusion anymore. You cannot carry unanswered questions any longer. You cannot keep doubting your worth because of someone else's silence. No, the time has come for revelation. The time has come for freedom. The time has come for the truth to set you free, child. Remember the prayers you whispered when no one was listening. The cries you released when no one comforted you. The questions you wrote down in secret asking God why. Those were not ignored. Those were not wasted. Every prayer was a seed, and now the black car is the harvest. It is heaven delivering the answers, even if they come wrapped in pain. They are still answers, and answers bring peace. The person who arrives may try to excuse their actions. They may try to soften the truth. They may struggle to even speak. But the Spirit will not allow them to leave without revealing what must be revealed. Because this is bigger than them. This is about your soul being set free. Some of you will be tempted to hold on again, to allow them back without boundaries, but heaven says be wise, for you have already been taught through pain. Do not repeat the cycle. Yes, forgive. Yes, release. But do not lose the lessons you gained. You were not abandoned so you could fall back into the same trap. You were abandoned so you could be redirected toward your destiny. The black car is not the end of your story. It is only the page where the hidden truth is written. After that page, a new chapter begins, one filled with strength, clarity, and blessings that no one can take away. Do not think you will face this alone. Angels will be present, guiding you, protecting you, filling you with peace, and giving you discernment so that you know what is true and what is manipulation. Heaven is saying you will not be fooled this time. You will not be broken this time. You will not be left in silence this time. You are walking into a season where everything hidden will be revealed, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Child, when you hear their shocking words, let them flow, let them be released, but then stand tall and remember who you are. You are chosen. You are protected. You are loved by heaven. And no human confession can change your destiny. If they come back to stay, it will only be by divine order. And if they leave after confessing, it will only clear space for what is truly meant for you. Either way, you win. Either way, you rise. Either way, you step into freedom. So do not fear the black car. Do not fear the words. Do not fear the shock. For shock is the key to awakening. And awakening is the key to destiny, child. Type 555 in the comments right now as your declaration that you are ready, that you are strong, that you are prepared to face the truth. Because the truth is not coming to break you. It is coming